now Bangladesh is burning. Sheikh Hasina is long gone. We just had the news report of a horrific lynching of a Hindu man. Then somebody from the Awami League was attacked and he passed away. And now, okay, Abhijit, मुझे ये बता अभी ये अभी अभी protest कौन कर रहा है और किसके लिए कर रहा है?
So basically, this is the Jamaat-e-Islami doing it. Now, we need to know what the Jamaat-e-Islami is out there. These are the Biharis and Kos initially who supported the Pakistanis in 1970-71. Okay, they've always believed that, like the Pakistanis, that Bengali culture was too Hindu for its own good. It needed to Islamize completely, so on and so forth. So they will not wear saris, they will only wear burqas, and under the burqa, they'll wear all kinds of weird stuff and things like that. They will not wear Bengali clothes. They will wear, if you look at a Jamaat-e-Islami guy, you'll never see him wear a lungi more often than not. Okay, because they consider, even though a Kerala Muslim will consider, in Kerala, lungi would be considered a Muslim dress. In Bangladesh, it will be considered a Hindu dress. Okay, so now the thing is, they have never had much power politically in Bangladesh ever. Soft Islamism of the BNP kind, I mean, look, when you're talking about a Muslim majority country like Bangladesh, you have to understand everybody's Islamist. It's shades of Islamism. So Awami League is kind of soft Islamist. The Bangladesh National Party is somewhat more Islamist, but still soft Islamist. The Jamaat-e-Islami is the hard Islamist, and there are all these baby Jamaats, so to say, the Jamaat fringes, who are all linked to the Jamaat. They are all linked to the Jamaat because the Jamaat plays this thing, we are sort of moderating, centrist, becoming party. So these guys do all the stormtroopers. What the SS is to the Nazi party, all these baby Jamaats are to the Jamaat. That is how this thing works. Now, what has happened out here with the killing of Dipu Chandra Das is, first, there were a whole bunch of protests against us against India because of the anniversary of Victory Day, against India throughout Bangladesh. Okay, now the ambassador there was clueless about it. Just like he was clueless about the mob when it seized power a year back. So he has been quite clueless for a while. I don't know why he's being kept on in that post, because he seems to be repeatedly clueless, doesn't know how to engage with the government, doesn't care, whatever. They actually have a very good ambassador in Delhi. We don't have a very good ambassador out there. But, and the rationale behind it is they wanted somebody different, because we'd gone on appointing Bengalis as ambassador to Bangladesh. And the complaint was that they used to treat it as their maike. Ki main Jamai Raja hu, I will put my feet up in the air. That's not true, but anyway, that was the impression that people had. Okay. The last ambassador out there, Dorai Swami, was very good. He's now our ambassador to the UK. But anyway, since then, we've had the current ambassador, not very good by any stretch of the imagination. They didn't even know what was going to happen on during the mob riots that removed Sheikh Hasina. This time also, they were completely clueless. Now tell me, how much political sagacity or wisdom does it require to understand that after Hasina has been removed and you have a hostile government in charge, the anniversary of when you liberate Dhaka is going to be filled with protests against you? I mean, this is natural, right? This doesn't require a PhD in politics. Heck, it doesn't even require knowledge of political science. No warning sent, no preliminary, nothing sent, nothing, whatever. Anyway, for whatever reason, thankfully, nothing happened. The High Commission was saved, even though the Bangladeshi police allowed them to come a lot closer to the embassy than was safe. Okay. But yeah, now if you've actually been to the embassy out there, you'll see, go to Google Maps, you'll see that the houses and the chancery and everything, they are all within the same compound. So for the staff and everything. So you put all the eggs in one basket, and had that been overrun, it would have been an absolute disaster. Okay. Look at it on the other side. Even if you disaggregate and put diplomats in different houses, like they live in Delhi, for example, the problem becomes ki bhai, how are you going to defend each one of those? You'll not be able to provide security to each diplomat. They're in greater peril. So fine, it's a fortified compound in that sense, as it probably it's not optimal, but it is what it is. Now, what has happened here is in Deepu Chandra Das's case, it turns out there was a worker dispute where some worker has taken umbrage to Deepu and decided what is the easiest way to get rid of a colleague, accuse them of blasphemy, especially if they're in the minority. Now, what has happened is political elements have gotten involved in it. It has triggered big, and then you've seen what happened to Deepu after that. Okay. Uh, Notice nobody in the foreign press or anyone wants to talk about it. They all want to talk about Usman, whatever. Now, naam se dekh lo, Osman, whatever, Osman Hadi. What is the linkage to Bangladesh? In Bangladesh, mostly from the Awami League, you'll come across, you can't tell if they're Hindu or Muslim. Most of them will have Hindu first names. Shongita, Kakoli, Mohua, things like that. Mohua Hussain. I'm yet to come across all my Muslim friends who are in the military, in fact, all have Hindu first names. Something you will not dream of a Hindu or of a Muslim doing in India. They will very happily do there. Because why? Because it's Bengali culture. They will wear sari. Why? Because it's Bengali culture. Many of them, so there is a very famous singer out there who does have a Muslim name, full name, uh, Rizwana Hasnul Banna or something like that. Now, let me show you a picture of her.
Share her screen.
Yeah, I'll share the screen. Now, let me show you Bangladeshi singer. Rizwana Chaudhary Banna. Now, let me show you her photo now. Does this share? Okay. Sorry, hang on. Share screen there. ये देखो.
Very, very Muslim.
I mean, you tell me if she looks Muslim at all.
No, she doesn't. It's a
She
fact.
doesn't. And she wears big, big bindis wherever she goes. So, this is something you'll notice when you're in Bangladesh but this is very Awami League specific. Huh? Generally, you can pretty much tell if they've got a Hindu name, first name, they will be Awami supporters. If they wear bindis with a full Muslim name, they're most probably Awami supporters. So there is still, look, it's all shades of gray. I know these narratives are not convenient to any side. It's not convenient to the Muslim side. It's not convenient to the Hindu narrative or whatever, but it is what it is. It's shades of gray. So in shades of gray में क्या होता है कि this is how Bangladesh is today. The Jamaat, mark my words, they will get nothing in the elections. Okay, people are fed up because you look at the way there was a temporary blip in their exports because the Americans, before the imposition of tariffs, did some panic buying, which led to a blip in exports.
Okay.
But their exports is crap. The entire trade unions are all controlled by the Awami League. And 1 year on, after promising reforms, it's been more than 1 year. It's been, I think, 15 months now.
Okay.
If after promising reforms, if you've still not been able to deliver reforms, if you're still as corrupt, if you're still as nepotistic, bhai, hoga kya? And the army is sitting and waiting and watching in all of this. They don't want things to escalate. They were hoping for a very smooth transfer. And even that, in Paris, what happened is the chief of army staff literally had to threaten this Yunus fellow to order elections. He did not want elections. He keeps saying, oh, elections are counterproductive right now because we haven't changed anything. Basically, he wants to keep sitting in power endlessly.
हाँ, because
And
उसका नुकसान है ना यार, common sense है अभिजीत.
but see, the thing now is that Muhammad Yunus could have very easily gotten away after holding elections, saying it was a neutral government, and gotten away without any arrest warrants and things like that. He's increasingly now moving into the territory where, when he goes away, he will be persona non grata with several arrest warrants against him in Bangladesh, and he'll become an international fugitive. Because remember, the way in which the judges have been removed and hacks have been put in power. What makes you think Sheikh Hasina isn't going to do the same?